canvas attractants that might be there. If you guys can stash stuff, trash or bird feeders, just tidy up stuff. But yeah, just spread the word. So I'm gonna let you do talking. You know as much information.
Oh my.
So I'm gonna let you do talking. You know as much information.
Oh my God, it's acid.
Back in T.
Oh. Where's the little munchkin?
Suspected of illegally shooting multiple squirrels.
Right there. It's the baby. The baby. The baby.
Yeah, it's like I was just sleeping, motherfucker.
Oh. When's his first vet appointment?
Pretty sure it's Wednesday.
They need to take a look at his eyes. Hey, Papa boy. Oh. He's so cute. And is so tired. So tired. You know. The pink toes, little bean toes. Great. Okay. We've been doing some cleaning too. Come on. We have a project that I started working on. Let me go get my shit. I am trying my hand at tie-dye. Maybe, if things go well, I can start selling stuff. Imagine cotton shirt like this, tie-dye with a critter keeper or critter cult emblem on it. Eh? It is going to be so awesome. And of course, we're doing our usual stuff. We're actually going to start, I think, tonight's live by taking a look at Little Bee because she has been wildly active over these last few days. Now, don't be alarmed if when we go and take care of the roaches, there are, holy shit, 14 people here. It was the kitten, wasn't it? It was the kitten. It was the kitten. Look at him. Now, of course, he'll never be able to replace our old kitty cat monkey, but he will leave his own mark upon our hearts.
Really, Duchess? What'd she do?
She fucking knocked the broom into my nuts. Jesus. All right. Oh. Yeah. Duchess did that. That used to be a toilet paper roll. Now, Oh my god. Okay. So she has been very busy, and I think she is going to be molting soon. It's Yoshi. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where have you been? Look at what this little... She has been digging like crazy. I think she's going to be molting soon. Like really soon. Look at how much she has dug out from that corner. My goodness. I see a little bit of web by her foot right there. I wish she hadn't have buried this greenery. If I could get the greenery out, I could probably dig her a trench, find something flat to put over the top of it, because I think that's what she's trying to do. But can I take it? Can I take it? No, she's not going to let me take it. She wants the greenery to stay in her cage. Not going to make it easy. All right, well, she gets to have what she wants. Oh, we got 5 likes. The likes are climbing. Hey!
What was that?
Oliver!
What did you do?
The kitten got...
Little one? Little one? What did he do?
He bit the cat. Oliver! You do not. Hey, you get in your fucking kennel. Get in your kennel. Get in your kennel. We need to check that kitten now.
Get out of here.
Duchess?
Yeah, whenever you move there, he just runs away. It's right under the couch right there.
God damn it, Oliver! You're staying in your kennel for the rest of the night. No, that dog is done.
Wait, little boy?
Kitty. Come here.
Little boy. You get better.
Come here.
No. It's the food.
Come on.
Get in your couch. Get in there. Duchess, get away. Is it okay?
I can't tell.
Duchess.
Get away. Get away.
Come here. Come here.
Duchess.
That eye is still bothering me. Make sure it's not bleeding.
He's closing it. Not.
Well, yeah, we gotta eat the issue with the previous room.
I don't see any trauma, but I don't know if he got bitten.
Sound dog!
I don't see any immediate trauma. I don't know if the dog actually bit the cat or just scared him. But that dog is not coming out of his kennel for the rest of the night.
Come on, you can have both eyes open.
No, I think it's absolutely important that any kind of aggression is met with absolute goddamn hand of God retribution.
Come on. Come here.
Are both those eyes open?
One's still shut slightly.
At least Thursday, so 4 days at this point. It may have a bullet hole in the side of it. Potentially something illegally shot in our season.
Kitty, are you okay?
This time of the year, that a mature large buck like that dead by any other natural.
We need to keep an eye on that eye.
My guess is that it had some human help.
You can open it.
Yeah, but it's bothering him now. I don't see any bleeding.
Deer out of season, found in an area that's commonly spotlighted in the evening.
So, that's it. Let's just be a lesson. Don't fuck with the cat.
Most egregious and serious violations we deal with. At the very least, it would be potentially up to $1,000 fine and a year loss of their hunting license privilege. That may be just the tip of the iceberg too. That may
Cannot believe Oliver's the one that did that.
You open it up where you can see it.
You okay, baby?
Try and walk back into the fucking place and move that picture frame back so he feels comfortable going in there again.
Bear's been feeding off of the coyotes and parts of his jaw all the way back here. It's weird that it's
If his eye is looking any worse,
again could have been.
he's got it almost all the way open now.
Yeah, but we definitely need to get some eye drops.
Dead deer in this spot. See if we can find any evidence as to.
Oh my goodness, I mean, I think he wants to. Wanna let him down?
Yeah, go let him down.
No. Okay. He doesn't want down.
Fucking done.
Oh. No. Yeah, I was afraid of like letting him do that kind of literally that reason.
Yeah. It's definitely something that we're going to go and buy in the future. He's got his first vet appointment this Wednesday.
His eyes are open just fine now.
Still, we need to keep an eye on him. Those who know that infections can set in days after an event happens. So,
let's try it again. Gravity sucks sometimes. Look at it.
No, that is.
so this is a Lasiodora parabana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. She is very much pre-molt. It's either she is pre-molt or she is getting ready to lay a false
Hold your nose.
egg sac that's going to have dormant eggs. One or the other. As you can see, her abdomen is absolutely huge. Yeah, it is. She got the badonkadonk. She got the extra wide. Only a side-by-side would abide her size. Absolutely amazing. Now we've got her cage watered. I tried taking the greenery out so that I could start trying to dig her a trench den, but she would not have any of that. She wants the greenery in her cage. We're going to let her do what she wants to do. Tonight, since we already know that the kitten's going number 2 in the litter box, we're going to take the...
I'm just worried we haven't seen him actually go all the way in that.
What we're going to do is take the backup security cam that we have in here, and we're going to stick it by her cage, probably on this side right here, right where we can look in, to keep an eye on her. Honey, what the fuck?
Are you done?
Yeah, we're doing our best. Okay, so
That just thinks it's a delicacy, though.
oh yeah, she likes that cat roca. Alright. So the next animal that we have up for show and tell tonight is our Theraphosa apophysis. Now, if you guys know anything about... What the hell was that?
Appears to have been taken off it as far as just claiming a trophy. Some of this tissue that's over where the backstrap meat would have been.
That was weird. If you guys know anything about tarantulas, the Theraphosa genus includes 3 of the world's heaviest tarantulas: Theraphosa apophysis, Theraphosa burgundy, and the Theraphosa blondie. Theraphosa blondie is a Goliath bird-eating tarantula, while the Theraphosa apophysis, though it has the same leg span, will not be as robust in the midsection. Yeah, pretty much. It's disgusting. Oliver is fucking locked in his kennel. He's never been food aggressive. But I guess there's always a chance. What in the hell? She has been kicking her urticating hairs. That is wild. Alright, so this right here is legs. Like I said, Theraphosa apophysis, or Goliath pink foot. Not pink toe, but pink foot. She is definitely got a Buddha, but not the booty. She might be pre-molt again. I thought she was off food. Yes, that's right. This shirt my wife got me. No, Batman. By the way, guys, I now fit into a 2XL comfortably. I had to add comfortably because the last time I tried fitting into a 2XL, have any of you seen the skit for Fat Man in a Little Coat? Yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm super excited. Kind of hope that this shirt shrinks a little bit in the wash. And I can't wait to see what that tie-dye shirt looks like. I hope it's popping. I think it's what the kids call it these days. is popping. There we go.
Conservation officer Chris Eaton followed the trail of evidence to determine how a deer was killed.
Something happened right here. This is all blood.
Well, he's going to want to knock it off, or he's going to be spending a lot of time in his kennel. I'm sorry, but we already dealt. You guys didn't see it earlier. We already dealt with a little bit of aggression toward felines on the walk today. We also dealt with the fact that the dog is not paying attention to his surroundings. He has got the attention span of a goldfish. He does not know how to look up from the ground. And we got within 6 feet of a very trusting kitty cat, black and white kitty cat, out there on the road. And he realized it was there and tried bolting toward it. So, not very happy with him right now. However, his demeanor toward people and toward other dogs has changed. Honestly, I was very shocked when the little girl who had the dog that was like ancient ran up and grabbed the puppy dog, and Oliver did not freak out. So there is that change. His aggression toward humans and dogs has become minimal, but apparently his aggression toward cats is still in need of some managing. Well, he needs to not be.
I believe at this point that some sort of an altercation occurred right here with a canine or more than one likely and the deer. This spot right here is pretty suspect as to where that deer might have been laying.
Alright, here we go.
There's certainly a disturbed area right here where something had laid down. So a pack of canines.
Now, this enclosure belongs to the Vietnamese centipede. This is a fresh hole right here. Checking all the holes. There's a friggin' pushed-in tunnel right there. Yeah, he's not visible. That is not unheard of from this species. Unfortunately, Vietnamese centipede are what is referred to as pet holes. They do not come out very much. And when they do, it is always while you're asleep. They wait until there's minimal amount of vibration on the ground, and they come out, they hunt, and they go back inside. Now we've got to make sure that his environment is looking really good. Nice and humid. That is very important for that species. Oh my god, guys, you should have seen the fight earlier. I know, it's not real fighting, I will give you that. But while I was boxing on Thrill of the Fight 2, there was a kid that I knocked out so much in game that I won by knockout. He picked himself up 6 times. And after the 6th time, the game's just like, he's obviously in need of a nap. So we're just gonna give him a 10 count and get him out of here. And then there was another kid that came on that was absolutely full of himself. And I beat his butt too. He kept doing the whole throat slicing movement and stuff like that. And I'd just go in there and knock him out again. And again. It was ridiculous. Yeah, this is true. Oh!
I thought I paused it.
Oh, that is so cool. Wish I could take it home. But that game, I'm telling you guys, if you guys ever get one of the quests or another virtual reality setup, and you guys want a game with me and want to get good at boxing on that game, there's literally an individual who is setting up a kind of like a boxing tournament type deal on that video game that is apparently going to be putting money through Venmo and other apps for you to participate. And what it is he sets it up so that you go and you have a what is that podcast? You go onto this podcast that he sets up in the Horizon Worlds boxing ring, like a private ring. You go and you talk about the upcoming fight, and then he sets it up for a weekend that you can go and do it, and he goes and he promotes the shit himself. And I don't know what he's getting out of this, but guys, I think it might be legit. And like, I'm hoping to at least make like a couple of bucks a week off of this shit. Oh, Mimi says, beautiful as ever, Mrs. Honey, are you okay?
Yes. Yes.
Do we need to go to the
No.
Eat that. Nerve bench?
What?
Nerve bench?
I don't. Okay. Your dog's fault.
Yeah, no, it was Wolf.
Took him and Duchess for a walk. I had him because he never pulls.
Never pulls!
Next door, he took off to the point he slightly flipped. And now if I move just right. Yeah. And the muscle relaxers help a little, but the TENS unit doesn't help at all, and that's what helps muscle.
I've got the
I'm thinking something with the nerve.
boxing match before that guy that kept picking himself back up and that guy that kept picking himself back up. But I'm going to have to re-download and figure shit out because I cannot get the next, I think it's 3 boxing matches after that. It freezes all the way through the rest of the hour and 16 minutes I played. So you're saying I should take her to the emergency room? And now she's glaring at me. Thank you, Mimi.
Don't make me take back the burrito money.
You'll have to fight me for that, honey.
No, she just stopped cooking me food.
Ooh, that's even more dangerous right there.
I hope you like those buns. We went to New Seasons. And they had a couple different. If we had a little more money, we'd have gotten you some more. But they had like little loaves of bread or
Oh, come on.
all gluten free bagels.
Yeah, I have yet to find one that like isn't like super dry. So like having a new type of bread.
Okay. I'm gonna do something. Normally, I would have my. You don't want to get up anytime soon, do you?
Yeah, no.
I was gonna take a look under where the tarantulas are right now to see if it looks like there's an egg sac. Oh no!
Come on, dude. I know you.
Hey, hon, your boyfriend's on.
Oh God!
Who's in?
It's an oldie but a goodie. Honey, are you gonna pick it up?
You just said you were gonna do it without my help.
Oh, I thought you said you. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna flip it around.
Don't worry, he's right there.
Okay. I'm not seeing anything that would make me assume there is any sort of baby spooter. But what gets me is that the tarantulas made this mound right here, and the female has been on that mound almost this entire time. So we'll keep an eye out. If in a month no babies come out of that mound, what I plan on doing is drying out some more dirt, and we are going to transfer these critters to a new cage. We are going to put the dirt all the way up to right here, dried out of course, and give them a chance of living a more natural life in this environment, which means they will get to go down and burrow. These tarantulas love to burrow when they have enough dirt. Here to stir up shit, Alf style. He's looking to see if he can go 2 for 2 with days that he's getting banned.
Get up there.
Now, when it comes to the Monosyntropus balfouri, we fill up the water. Is the kitten over there?
Yeah.
Asleep in like a pile of stuff right there.
That dumb,
You just want to feel safe.
that dumb dog. I would have guessed that Duchess would have been the one to pull that shit.
Right?
Or even Wolf when she got close to his cage. But it was Oliver with the food aggression.
But that's weird because they were all three sharing.
Mimi! So we get ourselves our lid that has the security camera on it. Slap that bitch on. Scooch it in. Alright. Oh my gosh, the whole group's here. Alright. Now we've got a ton of crickets up in here. Looks like we got some individual strands. That's something that we got to keep an eye out for. I think she's up at the top of her den here. There she is.
That's your information from today. It's a $90 ticket for $50. If you fail to answer it, then you're going to be in default with Steve New Hampshire. You're probably not going to be able to get a driver's license when it's time to get one. So don't make a sound out of it. I hope to see you on the way you can. What's good in time, right? Okay, well, here's on the license. I appreciate it. Okay, see ya. I was 16. The last thing you care about when you're 16 years old is going to be your life.
There we go.
The lesson today, don't lie.
Oh God, Alf. Coming in strong with the towel comment. Who the fuck is Rick Bork? Do I even want to know? I don't know if I want to know. It sounds like a loaded question. Alright.
Back in Rye, Lieutenant Adam Sheedy,
Oh God.
Officer Graham Courtney, caught a seal and swam into a tidal creek several hundred feet away from the ocean.
My hope is that the seal goes with the tide and swims out and goes back to the ocean. If not, I don't think on foot we'd be able to get on both sides of the creek. There's too many other small creeks.
I don't think we need to try and feed the males because the male roach colony has been officially entirely cold off.
Well,
What?
Have you looked in there to see if there's any right now?
No. I can try, but I even went and dug up the dirt. I mean, I was pretty thorough last night, making sure that the rest of those roaches wound up in that bag. So, the orange head roaches have taken a turn for the worst. Massive amounts of cannibalism, sickness. So we have taken it upon ourselves to simply start culling the roaches to reduce the population
And save money.
and ultimately just get rid of them altogether, because we never should have dipped our toes into orange head roaches to begin with. ShamWow towels is what we need. Ah, loads of shop towels, a special kind. Yes. Well used and as hard as cement. I think the guys know what I'm talking about, and some of the ladies. The hell?
What?
One of your Jack Skellington.
Oh, it
Earrings.
came off when I was taking my sweatshirt off yesterday.
Okay.
I was wondering where it went.
Well, I found it.
Okay. Not with your foot, right?
No, not with my foot.
I've done that with a whole pack of like 9 study rings.
Idleon is my newest obsession. Idleon? I have no idea what that is. I'm all done out. I don't know. It's a Pokemon. She's addicted to a Pokemon. Wow. So this.
She's assessed his behavior. She got a good look at it. She said juvenile brain field looked healthy, kind of normal behavior, no apparent injuries. The time's just starting to turn. Just like we were hoping as the tide's going out.
Look at her. She is absolutely chonkers. Ow. He, in other words, ladies and gentlemen, he went and kidnapped another homeless person to go on one of his escapades. And kept calling him, of all things, Critter Keeper, implicating me in the situation. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems awful rude to me. Putting me in the middle of all the shenanigans. Look at that. So this is the biofluorescence that we go through every night. Help get the exposure about it out there, and the exposure of our scorpion out there. This chemical reaction between the exoskeleton and the black light is a surefire way to help you go and seek out any scorpions in your area. However, that being said, you probably should not seek out scorpions in your area without making sure that you know what kind of scorpions you have in your area, if you have any at all. Why? Because scorpions, depending on the species, can potentially kill you. Or make you at least wish you were dead. I don't play Crash Royale. The only crashing I do is my fist into people's faces in my video game. And sometimes into my phone. You guys seen that video that I posted? Yeah. Funny shit. I punched my phone so cleanly off of the stand that the stand itself was still standing, and as far as I can tell, did not rock back and forth when I hit my cell phone out of the stand. I was playing Thrill of the Fight 2, and I was getting a little bit too into it, and I came by, and I freaking hooked the phone, and it went whoop, crazy. I'm a little bit too good at being destructive with my technology. Move you guys over here. I'm going to set you guys down so you can look at Charlotte. Wait, have I done that yet? I have not. There you go. I had to pee. What do you want? Jesus Christ, Alf! You know what? I'm gonna let Acid make the decision. If Acid decides that shit you say takes things too far, thou wilt get timed out. Because it has been a minute since Acid's got the chance to put a foot down. Oh no. That would break my heart. Were there no living baby possums left? Possums are probably the most misunderstood animal out there. They eat ticks. Their body temperature, as far as I know, is too low for them to usually catch rabies. They're a fascinating creature that is really a friendly face to have out in like your garden or your neighborhood, because they're only taking care of shit that you don't want to have around. And oftentimes they are kind of freaking cute, especially with those little people fingers that they have.
Kind of why I want an otter. Have you seen the otters eating?
No. So this right here is a Harpagdira male. He is our heavy webbing, fairly potently venomous critter. He has given me a threat pose once and only once. He has been eating regularly. I don't see the cricket that I put in there before. I think he took that down and ate it. Yo, Roddy Younger! How is it going? Coming in strong, sir. Chilling. Heck yeah. We're over halfway done taking care of all of our creepy crawly critters here. Is that? Okay, his lamp is on. I love the way that I go and I check to make sure the lamps are on. It's fantastic. You see, I take my bare ass hand here and I just go and set it on the outside of the heat bulbs, and if it hurts, by God, that lamp is working. My goodness. Hell yeah. Look at that. Find chicken of the woods and wild asparagus. You have wild asparagus where you're at? Honey, do we have wild asparagus?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Alright, we're going to do a little touch-up job here. We don't want it to be too moist, because too much moisture breeds mold and fungi. That's not what you want. Today was pretty damn decent. I even swept up some of the carpet. God, that sounds like something somebody on a certain substance would say. I swept up the carpet. But what we do is we sweep up, the larger stuff, like the insides of the stuffed animals and the dog food and whatnot, and then we go and we run the Kirby vacuum over it to get the lesser stuff. Look at that. I maybe an asshole, but it can cook. I used to be able to cook, but the last time I went and made my tuna melts, I didn't squeegee out enough of the juice from the tuna. It was watery. Gross. Alright. How does one fuck up a tuna melt?
You didn't have enough cheese. I don't know.
I want to get a brick of that white Tillamook cheddar cheese. Fucking put that shit in there. Aha! That is so good. I also want to go to the Tillamook cheese factory. Hey, Nelson Silva. Look at this. Looks like he went and made himself a sperm web. He's already tore it down after using it. What they'll do is they will take a web and they will connect it to the side of the enclosure, putting it down into the dirt. They will crawl underneath it, rub their je ne sais quoi, their essence, their juices on the underside of the web, and then they put the juices on their pedipalps, and then they seek out a female to do the dirty with. Now, we don't have any females of this species, but, you know, I made a sperm web once. And that spider, and that fucking spider, Alf, never fucking recovered. Died before I could get therapy, sir. Man. Carrot ribbons. Is that where you go and you take the carrots and you take what is it, apple peeler, and you slice them into ribbons and then put that into a salad? Oh, that sounds like it'd be so good. Why don't they have shit like that at a salad bar? Oh fuck. Somebody find the homeless person he's been doing this shit to. My God, there's straight up gonna be a Criminal Minds episode based on Alf at this point.
Or something about how sex ended up in the ER or whatever it's called.
What colors? Good Lord. Don't help him. He's gonna start singing All the Colors of the Rainbow. I think that was the name of the song.
You mean All the Colors of the Wind?
All the Colors of the Wind, there we go. But he's gonna mention all the colors of the rainbow. We call it the Portland song. Oh God. There we go. Now this is our little girl, and she has been quite busy. I don't know why she put up a web over here, but it is very thick. She's got another patch over here. Maybe she's looking to molt soon. But you're so funny, Al. So funny. I'm gonna need that. Oh. Here we go. She likes to have her environment semi-humid. Here we go. Now this is a white knee tarantula. She is tropical terrestrial, but at the same time, she also doesn't seem to prefer having a super humid environment, which is odd. But you know what? We let her have it her way. Water in the afternoon, dry up by the next night. Rinse and repeat. Also keeps the mold at bay, which is good. Oh yeah, I hate sweet pickles. That shit is so nasty. It's the reason why I really stopped trying to pick people's potato salads and other like their egg salads. While I was a part of the LDS church and they would have their potlucks, is because while some people go and make their salads the right way, like tuna salad with dill pickles, there are individuals out there that prefer sweet pickles. And when I find sweet pickles in anything, it just ruins the whole dish. Ugh. All right. I hope she's okay. I worry about her. Holy shit, finally a food that we can all agree on. Fuck sweet pickles. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Need to rephrase that shit.
You're giving out more
Fuel for the fire. Yep. It's nasty. I will say the funniest shit was my old boss up on Coal Creek Road.
Do you like the double spit pickles, the sweet, really spicy ones from Famous Dave's?
I didn't like them. I like the heat, but I don't like sweet pickles.
That's why we use spicy dill in ours.
Yes, we use spicy dill. But anyway, while I was working up at Coal Creek, my old boss went to go and make her own pickles. She started pickling shit. And she had this clay pot-like structure that she tried putting the pickle and everything, the pickle brine and the pickles in. Well, one day she wanted me to move it. And as I moved it, it turns out that whatever she put in there as the brine destroyed the structure of the pot. And so when I moved it, the whole thing cracked open from the bottom, like the perfect circle out of the bottom, and everything spilled out onto the floor.
It must have been a really old one, too.
Oh yeah, she had it in there for a long time. Jalapeno, yeah, I can believe that. Alright.
So, looks like it's an injured bull there and she was hit by a car. So, fortunately for me,
You know what? I used to hate olives.
wonderful
I used to.
military.
Until I had them in a euro from a local place, the green olives. And I think they're
Ooh, the right kind of
the fucking pickled olives from that place. Oh my god, it was so good.
Is that the one when you had it not that long ago?
Yeah.
I still need to try that.
Jesus, this has turned out to be more of a
Do you
Great.
started it back?
graveyard than anything else. No. But as they fill up these tubes, we will be emptying them out. And we will be culling them the rest of the way that way. Just those that go into the tubes. And eventually we'll get down to like maybe 50. Because we can toss like 100 because of so many that crawl into these tubes. Basically 100 a night if we wanted to, if we had the bags for it. Doesn't matter if they're adults or juveniles at this point. They need to go. I don't know anything else. Oh my god. Didn't you say that you came up with the case file for my murder ex?
The case file number is on the police log that online.
I need to find it. And then bring it up with the individual who I was talking to. Because I don't think that it takes a long time for a case to go to trial around here. Like, I've heard of it taking years, depending on the case. So we might not hear anything new for quite some time. Especially with the prosecutors trying to build up more of a case. You want Wolf? Or did you see Wolf? Look at our clean floor. It's the Wolfie! It's the Wolfie! Yeah! Okay.
I'm gonna bring it to the death building, my rehabber.
Hey, baby.
You done?
You okay?
You done?
How about you? Are you okay?
You done?
Get Wolfie. Yeah, our floor's almost clean enough to show off. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Don't you ever forget it. Honey, do you want to turn that fan off? It's actually starting to get a little cold in here.
I will when I get up. I forgot to.
All right. Yeah, poor critter. He was so snuggly this morning. That kitten was. I woke up and he was like snuggled up against my chest while I was rolled onto my side this morning.
That's how he was when I found it, you guys.
It was scary because I'm a big dude and I don't want to roll over the kitten. But at the same time, it was just like, oh, he's so fucking cute.
Dude, you're not even feeling it.
Yes, Pumpkin is sleeping with us. He snuggled right up. Okay, now, those roaches are dealt with. Let's deal with the dubias.
Most people do seem to appreciate what we're doing, and even if people ever write tickets to, they understand that we have a job to do and they don't hold it against us.
Just the dubia. Oh, and finding where the other security camera went off to and setting it up.
The one that's on top of the bookshelf?
Oh, yeah, it needs to go up over here somehow so that we can view the tarantula.
Do you want me to hold the window for the fan out of the window, or do you want to leave it there?
All right.
Probably pull it out.
Close the window as far as you can. There we go. Now I think it's supposed to be like 71 tomorrow. I could be wrong. In any case, t-shirt weather. Now, some updates on other things that are going on that some of you might not have heard before we go to bed.
Just don't you get him a good blanket for the.
Okay, so somebody reached out to me recently and said that they were putting together a paid like boxing tournament that goes down pretty much every weekend between individuals that play on Thrill of the Fight 2. Do you hear?
I just want to take my medicine.
Oh, okay. We'll go over here. This guy reached out to me multiple times because I am constantly posting my my content about Thrill of the Fight 2 onto the Thrill of the Fight 2 group. And I finally caved, finally went to see what it was about. He's trying to get it to set up so that I can go to a what is that called? Podcast where they're going to be meeting in the metaverse to talk about the upcoming event. I told him I couldn't make it because despite the fact that I told him that I only could do this kind of shit on the weekend, he tried setting up the podcast before 5 o'clock on a weekday. Can't do that because I only have the weekends off, and I have about 4 hours during weekdays to go and do anything.
Eat, take care of animals.
Yeah. The Ginger Snake Man on Facebook, who originally tried to sell me a yellow scorpion.
No, try.
Well, he did sell me, and it passed away rather quickly. I think it got injured during transport between cages. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. He put up a post saying that he was switching gears and he was going to be getting rid of all of his animals to go and do something. I don't know if he's got legal problems or what's going on, but this... Fuck you! This might be a shot to get my hands on another yellow scorpion and potentially an 8-foot-long PVC cage for little guy. Because he's got to clear out all of his cages too. So I reached out to him, and I'm waiting for him to get back. My new official Fluffy Tits butt plug. You know what? I will say never, but I'm pretty sure my wife would not want to be making that shit.
What?
Butt plugs.
If you pay me enough.
If you pay me enough. So, hopefully, something will come out of that. Got to mow tomorrow. I don't think you guys want a live stream of me mowing if you guys think that the dog walks can get boring. Oh my god. He's making another left turn.
Door.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Pull that leg.
Alright, guys. Would sell, dude. Oh, Lord. In any case, a lot of interesting things happening. I will try to keep you guys posted. We are going to be keeping an eye on the little one. Guys, have a... have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news, you fucking goobers.
You can also